solid.
Security cameras can be used for multiple things. For instance, home security is obviously one of them to prevent someone from entering in your home, but also home safety. Now my friend is installing a pool in his backyard and it's pretty much finished, but now there's just a huge deck to build around it. So one thing I wanted to do was surprise him with some security cameras so he can get notified when someone's in his pool. Now this helps with home safety. Obviously he wants to be around if anyone's in his pool, and this will allow him to get notified if there's movement detected. So when Arenti sent me these cameras to review, I thought this is going to be perfect. I'll install the one outdoor camera at the pool and one indoor camera kind of pointing out to the deck or watching the doorways. We wanted to figure which would be best for that. So let's dive in, try out these cameras, give a review, and kind of walk you through how we set them up. Now look at this cute little outdoor camera. Now this is an award-winning design, apparently, with the back mount here also allows you to have a magnetic ball mount, which is fantastic, or it also includes a quarter 20 mount on the bottom. So any quarter 20 tripod stand all the way up to the mount that is included will work with that. Now on the back is where you charge this thing over micro USB, and the bottom allows you to install your micro SD card and also includes the reset button if you need to reset it. I also love the design of the indoor camera. Just a nice little circle on a stand. Now it's not removable, so you can't really change that look or feel at all, or if you have a different mount, that's not possible, but it does allow you to pivot and swirl and move back and forth, right? So you can actually get quite a bit of different angles, and it also includes this screw mount holes on the bottom. So with a little foam backing, thus allowing to make sure it's gonna have, plenty of grip and, the seal right there. So that's going to allow you to kind of mount this wherever you want it, twist it, turn it. I mean, just a good, simple, brilliant design. Now it does feel pretty light, and you see the micro USB cable on the bottom here, charge port, and then you have the micro SD card on the side, and then a reset button. You got the speakers and microphone, but all in all, super simple, easy design that it just does the job. The nice thing is you just need one tool, and that is the drill. Unless you also need a ladder, then grab a ladder to stand on. Now when you're trying to find a position for the camera, one thing you're going to want to do is just open up that app so you can kind of view it and see what the camera can see as you just kind of walk around and hold it in positions. Because we wanted to kind of have it more protected under these eaves and up close to the house, but we realized the house is actually blocking some of the field of view. So we ended up just moving it farther out towards the edge, and that's also just going to be easier for Bart to grab so he can charge it up when he needs to. Now battery life on these cameras are so hard to judge because it's just a huge factor is how much motion and how much recording you're doing. So the more you record in time, obviously the more battery life it's going to use and consume. And if you have a high motion traffic area, obviously it's going to be recording a lot, thus killing the battery a lot. So just keep that in mind. This pool is going to be used for, maybe hours on the day, but that's not a lot of motion detection. So more than likely these batteries will last months. And similar to positioning with the indoor camera, we actually initially wanted this shooting out the back window of the kitchen, but we ended up realizing that that sun as it sets in the west was shining right into the camera, and it just created this nasty glare. So we ended up just putting it up in the kitchen, thus kind of seeing out that window still so you can kind of see who's on the deck, but also watching the other doors going out to the deck, into the garage, and kind of the main entrance of the house, thus allowing the family to kind of have extra home security and home safety. Now in the cupboard where their fridge is located, it actually had a massive pass-through, so it was easy to just run an extension cord up the wall using the outlet from the fridge and just plug the camera right into there and then mount it up on the cupboard. Super easy, super simple. We didn't even end up putting the screws in because it's set pretty stable, so thus not even need a screwdriver and saving your cabinets. So these cameras do work with Amazon Alexa and also Google Home, thus allowing you to add the cameras to your Google Home Mini. So for instance, they have this screen in the kitchen that you can just say, okay, watch deck camera, and it'll load the camera, And I was able to surprise my friend with this. That was so fun to just see the camera get pulled up. It took a few seconds, obviously, 5-10 seconds, and then it kind of blew his mind. Now this is just another added safety benefit where they can watch their kids now as they're kind of playing in the pool, whether they're in the kitchen making supper or hanging out, whatever that looks like, but be able to keep an eye on the kids. I'll leave links down below on how you could pick up these affordable cameras and also any discount codes I have to pass on. Now let me know, how do you plan on using security cameras? As just kind of a general security or close-up security? As someone walks in the door, you want that close-up face so you can detect who it is? Let me know down in the comments down below and any questions you have. Until next time, see ya.